will sort of begin to block your mind's habit of going all over the place. And eventually you'll find you'll start sleeping better because your mind won't be so busy when you lay down on your pillow at night. Namaste, everybody. I'm Don. Welcome to Smart Yoga. Hope you're having a good day. I wanted to talk to you just briefly about intentions. And this is a big intention, okay, that you'll set at the beginning of a class and hopefully focus on the mat and off the mat. And it has to do with acquiring a calmer mind, right? And in yoga, we refer to a busy mind as monkey mind, right? Where your mind goes from limb to limb to limb to limb. And, mothers, if you have kids, it's almost unavoidable that you're going to be thinking about, all the different things about them. Plus, you're in some way trying to take care of yourself. And then, you're whatever you're going on in life. Everybody in different ways has busy lives. But if you want to settle your mind down, first you want to make an intention. You want to basically say it to yourself, think it, or you could even say it. Some of us talk to ourselves. It's actually fairly common for people to do that. And then you get to hear yourself say it. I'd like to have a calmer mind. Okay, great. It's great to have these desires, but then how do you make it happen? In yoga, yoga is a tremendous forum, if you want to call it that, in which to make personal changes, because it's your time that you're taking for yourself. An instructor who understands what he or she is doing will help create a better environment in which you may see and experience these things. A space will be created for you to think and feel and see physically, emotionally, mentally what's going on with you. So when you set an intention for a given thing, your postures, your practice, your breathing, all in some way will be oriented toward you being able to fulfill your intention of becoming your higher self, whatever you determine that will be. It starts with specific things, though. So if you want to have a calmer mind, it isn't merely going to happen by virtue of going through an hour or hour and a half class of yoga. It will happen a little bit without you even knowing about it. But the progress is made when you're aware of what it is you'd like to become or what it is you'd like to jettison from your being, put it that way. So as far as eliminating monkey mind goes, one of the ways in which you can accelerate the process is during your practice, close your eyes. That will eliminate a lot of the external information coming into your mind, which generates thoughts. And the other thing is to purposely, during class, if, let's say you're starting in table pose or however your instructor may start your class, and you're sort of anticipating what the next posture is going to be. Stop yourself from doing it. The more you resist something, the less it's going to continue to sort of come back to you that you should do this type of thing. If you're in the habit of anticipating what the next postures are, or how am I doing here, and these different thoughts, if you're in the habit of doing that, you're just going to keep doing it. You actively have to block it. So if you don't want to have a busy mind, you've got to do the things, you've got to prevent those things from happening. You've got to block them. So if your mind, you find yourself during your practice going to other thoughts, just say, nope, bring it back. Bring it back. It's a gradual process, but it will happen over time where your mind doesn't wander as much. If you force it to stay in the moment, on the mat, right here, inward with your intention, whatever that may be, or let's say you dedicate your practice to an ailing friend, or a wonderful friend, or a spouse, a child, whatever you want to dedicate it to, you focus on that one thing, and that's part of single pointed, single minded focus. And guess what? Your mind isn't leaping toward what's going on in the media. And oh my gosh, I've got to get, my child's got to get the inoculation signed up for, and whatever we think about life and everything. Stay focused. It's your time on the mat to honor that intention, to focus on it. And the more you say, no, bring my mind back, bring my mind back. Don't try to guess the next posture. Don't try to, don't look at the people next to me. Close your eyes as much as you can. And you'll notice a change in how your brain works, or your mind works, whatever we call it, your thoughts work, when you're just going about your ordinary life off the mat. The life that isn't necessarily made for you to be able to focus on yourself and become the person you want to become, acquire the characteristics you want to acquire. So close your eyes during your practice, and when your mind tries to escape, just say no, just bring it back. Nope. Focus on a certain part of your posture if you need to, or try to focus on your intention, whatever it may be. And over time, you'll see the monkey mind begins to go away. Bring your intention back to your breath. That's another biggie. It's just something that you don't realize, the power of breath. That how you can focus on, if you focus on how you're breathing, whether you're doing 4 counts on the inhalation and then pausing for 2 and then 6 on the exhalation and pausing for whatever your breathing is, bring it back and just see how your lungs are expanding. All of these things will sort of begin to block your mind's habit of going all over the place. And eventually you'll find you'll start sleeping better because your mind won't be so busy when you lay down on your pillow at night and things like this. So there you go. Close your eyes and keep your attention inward, and don't let your mind wander. Actively block it. And over time, it will slow itself down. You'll be more in control of your own thoughts. Then you can have better thoughts, which is another level. Okay, that's what I want to share. I hope this does you some good. Leave comments. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking out there. It's a new channel, I get that, but I would love to see what you're thinking. So there you have it. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.